Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. And I think this vlog na to, gusto ko mas maliwanag. Char. Ayan, sige. So, if ever you've been wondering na parang how do we want to teach our kids to save? And alam mo, totoo naman talaga yan, diba? If gusto mong turuan yung anak mo ng good habits, ng financial habits, diba? We have to start with money. We have to start with money. We have to start with money talaga. And di ba sa Pilipinas kasi, when we're going to talk about it, when we're going to think about it, yes, even at a young age, we're definitely exposed with money na eh. Kasi may baon tayo. We always talk about alkansya, di ba? Or piggy bank. And paminsan-minsan, di ba? Paminsan uutusan rin tayo ni mommy, nung bata tayo, di ba? Sabi ko, bumili ka sa tindahan ng ganito or whatever man yan, di ba? Para bumili ka ng isang supot ng ng mantika o asin o whatever man yan, di ba? So sabi ko nga, you are exposed with money. But the thing is, we usually do not get taught about money in the young age. And sometimes, paminsan, problema na tayo, hala, ano gagawin natin? Marunong ba tayo dito? And even when we grow older, paminsan, nahihirapan na tayo na parang, hala, never ito tinuturo sa school. And then, sabi ko, paminsan, inaaral lang natin siya on our own. And then, nagkakamali na lang tayo. Tapos parang, natutunan tayo dahil nagkamali tayo. But why not start young, di ba? Why not start them young? And guys, if you're here, I know that you've requested this. And if you did not request this, eto na yung video. Di ba? So this video will talk about, practical tips. Paano ba natin siya tuturuan? Or how do we teach our kids to save early? Or about money? And guys, if ever you do enjoy it, beforehand, please like, subscribe, and then hit that bell notification button so you get notified every time I have a new video. I create videos on travel, finance, personal finance, and anything under the sun. And then parang as always sa atang videos ko, parang nagchichikahan lang tayo. So if ever hindi ka pa nagkakape, get yourself a cup of coffee. If ever nagkape ka na, magmatcha ka. Or tubig, or juice, or whatever. O basta para tayo nagkakwentuhan. Okay, now, why do we want to start early? So when it comes to savings, bakit ba natin gusto na simulan siya ng maaga at a young age? Diba? Imagine mo that parang savings and even money and getting good with your money, you have to start early and it has to be a habit. So when you build it sa kids, di ba? Kung maaga mo siyang sinimulan, then definitely when you grow up, mas magiging magaling siya sa pera na yan. Now, and then if ever, what I really want is syempre, for us Filipinos, na kaya natin siya eh. Na parang, dapat sinusumulan natin siya ng bata pa lang. Diba? If ever, bata pa lang natutunan siya paano mag-ipon, paano hindi gumastos ng over ng budget nila. Diba? Even for school man yan, family events man yan, and even kung ano man gusto nilang bilhin na item in the future, don't you think that they will be better with money? I had one video, then I created one video back then when I was talking to a Japanese friend. Parang, ang kagandahan nila sa Japan is that ever since they were young, they were being taught about money already in a game format na parang tinuturuan sila, uy, paano kung bibili ka nito? Ito yung pera mo lang. Kasya ba? Or for example, you have this amount of money, ano yung gusto mong bilhin every month? Do you want to buy the best house, the best car, ganyan? Paano yung mga groceries mo pag ubos na? Diba? So, in a young age, they were already instilled with, I need to save, I need to budget my money because hindi ko pwedeng bilhin lahat ng gusto ko. Diba? It also teaches them na, yes, we all want the big house, we want the best car, we want the best toy, ganon. But the problem is, do you have enough budget for it? Diba? If wala, definitely you have to work harder for your money, then you can buy those things. But if wala pa, marunong rin tayo magbaluktot muna, 'di ba? And we have to make sure that we spend below our means and then we have money in the bank for our savings rin. Di ba? So parang yun yung importante na wala tayo eh. For once, never naman ako tinuruan ng pera when I was in school. Never, di ba? My mom would have some of those bits and nuggets. But syempre, during their era and during their time, hindi rin naman uso yung investments. Wala pa siya mga shop funds. I want to say hindi uso. Baka they're not just savvy about it. So I can't blame them, di ba? So that's why we're doing it now. It's never too late. But syempre, if you can start them young, start them young. So here is the 5 practical tips natin. The first one is syempre, let's use the baon system. Itong baon system, paano ba to? If ever, di ba, bata or if you're gonna give your allowance to your kids, di ba, why not give it to them daily? Alam kong nakakapagod mamigay ng daily, di ba? But think of it this way. If you're going to give it to them daily, pwede mo kasi sabihin na, okay, ang allowance mo for today is 100 pesos. Magkano yung gusto mong itabi? Is it 5 pesos? Is it 10 pesos? Magkano yung gusto mong ipon? Diba? And then, from that, diba, dapat bawasan na nila siya and then nakikita na nila na parang yung ipon nila lumalaki. malaki. But diba, let's use whatever systems they already know. If it's the baon system, the allowance system, for example, 50 pesos allowance, magkano yung save mo? Is it 5 pesos? Is it 10 pesos? Magkano gusto mong itabi? Or, syempre, wag nyo naman sabihin na, I want to save all. Baka wala naman siyang bilhin na pang recess niya or pang lunch niya. Wag naman yung ganon. Yung talagang tipong maliit lang, yung parang enough pa rin. But if may savings yung anak mo, sige, buo niya ibigay. But make sure that use the baon system to your advantage. Diba? Parang turuan mo siya, magkano gusto mo itabi? Diba? Which goes to tip number 2. Gamitin natin yung Alcantia challenge or even the bank account challenge. When it comes to this one, is open that bank account from them. Either the Kiddie Savers account or open an account for them. Diba? If you want it to grow, malaki yung interest, definitely it's going to be in a digital bank or high yield savings account. Pero syempre, hindi pa sila pwede magbukas. Ikaw muna magbubukas for them. Diba? And then, if gusto mo yung Alcantia perfect, yung mga baon system nila, o kung may 5 pesos yan per day, 10 pesos yan, 20 pesos per day yan, ipasok niya siya doon sa loob. Importante na nakikita. I would recommend na move first with the Alcantia, then you go with digital, if ever mas tumanda-tanda na sila. Because ang kagandahan with the Alcantia, even ako, I have my own Alcantia, i-insert natin yung photo here. Guys, nandiyan pa rin siya. It reminds me na, no, ito talaga yan. Nakikita nyo, nakaukit-ukit yung harapan, meaning, mga luho, minsan naluluho ako na gusto ko bumili ng fishball, kaya, ginanon ko yan ng scissors para alugin. Pero syempre, bawal yun, di ba? Huwag natin ituro yun ng ganun. But your Alcantia, it doesn't need to be a new one. Pwede siyang jar, pwede siyang reusable na kahit ano ba, pwede siyang envelope, di ba? Go! Ang kagandahan dyan, and then assess it with them. Every week, every month, i-assess mo magkano na yung nainipon nila. It's the same with a digital bank or high yield savings account or a passbook account or an account for them. Importante to that if you want to do this, parents out there, you have to commit na, gagawin nyo siya, but you have to make sure na ipapasok mo yung pera. Di ba sometimes when we get mga ampaw or red pocket envelope natin, sasabihin ng parents natin, ipapasok ko siya sa account mo, I will save it for you. Asaan? Asaan po, nay, tay? Parang never ko naman siya nakita. Di ba? So, importante na ibigay nyo. Pag sinabi nyo gagawin nyo. You can go with digital para at least pag magta-transfer kayo ng pera, ipapasok nyo yung pera dyan. Kailangan nakikita nila lumalaki yan. Importante nakikita. Diba? Hindi siya pwedeng hindi nakikita. That's one thing. Huwag niyo sabihin na, yes, iipon ko siya for you, itatago ko siya for you, pero hindi niyo naman tinago. Huwag tayong ganon ha, parents. I know sometimes we're so busy, but if you say you're gonna do it, we have to do it. Because you need to show them na, lumalaki talaga. Ito talaga nasa account mo, nasa pangalan mo. So if you're going to do it, you have to do it and commit, and then mapapakita nyo talaga, ito talaga yung pera mo. Ito yung ampaw mo, napasok siya sa loob. Huwag yung, gagawin ko siya for you, tapos never na natin napakita, I've been there, done that, bawal yon. Diba? And then tip number 3, you know what can be good also, is matching their savings. Para may parent-child tandem rin siya. So for example, if nag-ipon siya ng 100, dadagdagan mo ng 50 pesos siya. Parang silang may bonus, parang siyang 13th month pay nila or parang may interest sila. Diba? This shows the rewards that they can do as well. Or, you can set a bigger target for them na goal. Kung makapag-save ko na ganitong amount, i-double ko siya or, bibigyan kita, match kita kung magkano yung savings mo. We don't have a lot of employer matching in the Philippines compared to US na may mga employer matching sila. Parang, if you save this amount, the employer matches this one. But, it can be a good tandem kasi na parang it teaches them na, makita nila mga rewards. So, it drives them na, dapat mag-save ako right now. Dapat mag-ipon ako for my future. So, at the early age, this already can teach them na parang, if I have these mga financial goals, nakikita ko yung parang benefit sa akin. Nakikita ko na, may mga benefits siya sa akin. So, you can do it. You can explore that. It doesn't have to be big. It can be small. And then, pwede nyo paliitin yung target. Sabihin mo, kung mag-save ka ng 100 pesos, bibigyan kita ng 10. Kung mag-save ka ng 1,000, bibigyan kita ng 100. Pwedeng 10% lang naman, di ba? Para lang at least, you have that instilled in them at an early age. Which goes to number 4 or tip number 4, teach them the budgeting system as well. Pwede nyo siya gawing via envelope system. Ito yung mga envelopes mo. For example, may mga envelopes ka dito. Di ba? Pwede mga envelopes na ganyan, ipapasok mo yung pera. Di ba? Parang, papasok mo yung pera. For example, paano ba yan? Label natin siya or turuan natin siya as early as now. May 3 different envelopes ka. You have one envelope for your ipon. You have one envelope for your gastos. And then you have one envelope for your needs. Yung gastos natin is needs. And one envelope for your wants. Gawin na lang natin siya na parang, ipon, gastos, tapos meron ka dito for your goals or for your target 1. Diba? So, para siya yung 50-30-20 rule pa rin natin. But here, you can already teach them saan mo ilalagay to. If example, meron ka right now, 100 pesos. Saan mo ilalagay yung bawat piso mo? Is it sa ipon? Is it sa gastos? Is it for your want? Or for your treat yourself? Or fun funds mo? So, at least may different mga envelope system ka. Diba? This also teaches them na, saan mo ilalagay yung pera mo? Or for example, ang pwede mo gawin, palitan nyo rin to. Pwede nyo naman siya, paano ba yung tulong? Diba? You can also teach them about generosity na parang i-envelope mo pero tulong envelope system na parang okay, magkano yung gusto mong ibigay, i-donate natin. Pwede rin siya. But at least this envelope system teaches them na, dapat meron ako for my gastos. Maybe ito yung parang lunch ko sa school or for allowance ko. But syempre, I want to also treat myself. May gusto akong bilhin na notebook. O di dapat yung pera na yun, nandoon siya sa want na envelope mo. But you always have your ipon. Yung ipon naman, ilalagay mo siya sa bank account mo. O diba? At least now you have that budgeting system instilled in them at an early age. And then, of course, tip number 5, diba? Pass down your family wisdoms. Very important ito. For example, naalala ko talaga yung golden rule ng mom ko. Yung alam nyo na to, yung dapat pagluho siya, diba? Kung gusto ko ng luho, dapat meron ako 10 times that amount sa bank account ko before buying it. Imagine if this already is being taught as early sa iyo as a kid, then you will always have a filter or a parang check system mo na parang, oy, meron ba ako nito muna bago ko siya bilhin? And even up until now, diba? Parang naalala ko pa rin yan because parang before I want to buy a bag or mga ganong item na yan, iniisip ko meron ba muna ako 10 times itong amount ito bago ko bilhin? Again, this is for luho. This builds the discipline. And syempre, almost lifetime yan, ito yung naalala ko na parang sabi ko build that family wisdom, pass it down, talk as a family as well. Na parang ano ba yung mga natutunan mo when growing up? And then share it with your kids. Hindi siya dapat parang tipong you as a parent don't show your vulnerabilities. You can. You can share na ano ba yung mga challenges that you've grown. Teach the value of money. Teach na parang paano kinikita ang bawat piso. Diba? Look at how hard you work for that money. You can share that story with your kids. It doesn't necessarily mean na pag pera lang, dapat isa lang ang dapat or dapat parents lang naghihirap doon. No, yung anak mo has to understand the value of money as well. And when growing up, I remember that, yes, we don't usually talk about it, but I always remember, pinag-uusapan rin siya ng mom and dad ko. But sometimes, pinag-uusapan nila siya pag may problema na. Think about it na dapat, hindi lang siya when may problema. Dapat pinag-uusapan rin siya in the good as well. Kumita ba yung family mo? Saan siya kumita na malaki? Ano yung nagiging challenges natin ngayon? Dapat ba mag-reassess tayo ng spending natin? It has to also be a conversation, healthy conversation siya with the kid. Don't always assume that your kid is somebody na hindi maintindihan. Make them understand it. Make it understandable for them in a context na kung kailangan mo padaliin yung sistema or pag-explain mo, padaliin mo. Make them part of it. And of course, after all of these different tips, importante rin, and ang key highlight is you have to make it a routine. When it comes to being a routine, it has to be consistent. So, parents, you have to be consistent. Consistency is key. Make the savings monthly a family activity, di ba? If you do your monthly day, di ba, your asset day, investing day, we have to sit down, di ba? Kailangan natin siya gawin. Kung ang grocery list natin siya, binabudget natin siya, inuupuan natin siya, then definitely this also has to be something that we talk about. It can be during your family gathering. Every Sunday, tayo as Filipinos, we love to eat, di ba, outside. Make it a point na pinag-uusapan to. Or pag uwi from the mall, di ba, we usually want to go for the mall. We have to talk about tracking it. We track the progress together. And then, syempre, i-highlight rin natin and we have to give them where credit is due. Na if may goal sila na-achieve, let us root for them. Let us achieve it. I-celebrate rin natin yung mga wins na yan with them. Diba? Pag tinatrack natin yung assets nila, pag tinatrack natin yung mga financial goals nila, dapat, good job. But not only good job, is it a little treat? Cook their favorite meal. Importante rin na dapat, ang galing niya because na-achieve niya yan at a very young age. Remember, I have my asset tracker here. Pwede mo rin yung gamitin yung free asset tracker na yan dun sa kids, dun sa anak mo, walang problema. Because at the end of the day, guys, they've achieved it. If not, pwede na sila mag-app, guys, use the Kaskasan Buddies mobile app with the KK budget feature in it. Track their goals, track their assets together para nakikita nila yan. Pwede ka maging digital, pwede ka mix of physical and digital, as we call it, phygital. Bahala ka. But we have to track it. We have to make it into a routine. And we have to celebrate it with them as well. As parents, ginagabayan talaga natin sila, di ba? And I'm sure, when they grow older, guys, baka nag-i-invest yan mas maaga pa sa atin. And that's a win. That will always be a win for them and for us. So, before we end the vlog, definitely, here's a challenge, diba? Just get one tip. Just start this month or this week kung ano ba yung tip na yan. Is it the baon savings? Is it the Alcantra system? Is it the envelope system? Just begin. Try it out. Huwag mo na siyang ipansantabi or ipabukas. Diba? Just do it. Remember, that if you started today, definitely the best time to start, diba, is always yesterday. But if wala ka ng kahapon, the next best time to start is today. So if you find this video very helpful, guys, don't forget, hit that like button, thumbs up mo naman, share to your other co-parents mo. Parang mali mo naman makatulong talaga siya. Share it as a family, share it, panoorin nyo. Then, I'm sure, I'm so happy. Comment down below kung ano yung parang isa-start nyo this week. Yun yung parang pinaka-importante. And don't forget, syempre din, to hit that subscribe button. Diba? Maraming salamat. A lot of you might not have subscribed and definitely it helps if you do subscribe. But syempre, just begin. And remember, kung matuto sila mag-ipon habang bata pa sila, mas madali na nilang matututunan to or haharapin ang buhay nila sa kinabukasan or when they grow older. Diba? Let's raise our kids not just smart, but also definitely dapat financially wise rin sila. Because at the end of the day, importante pa rin talaga ang pera. No matter how you say it, importante talaga ang financial wellness. Because everything, if you want to live a comfortable life, it starts with being financially well as well. So, I'll see you on the next vlog. I hope na enjoy nyo tong video na to. And guys, comment down below or converse with me all over on social media. Chikahan tayo. Magkape tayo.